Time is a concept created by man. Kronii is the personification of that concept, but not by man. She is the warden of time and seemingly has control over it, though it's confusing as to whether she is the concept or the warden of time, as she calls her genmate Sana a concept in their debut, which would imply that she is both, considering they're both of equal levels. Despite being the third to debut of her generation, she canonically rewound time in order to stream at the beginning of time itself. While Hololive EN lore is very confusing, my understanding is that she was sent by the gods to soothe our pain before the world effectively ends. While this may seem unusual, it's about average for VTuber lore, at least on the English side. Despite this, she's actually implied to be a villain, with an official statement about her being, "None may escape the sands of time, and indeed most men do not even wish to be freed from her captivity." It's no mystery as to why. Kronii is the most battle-ready of all the gods, as she is the only one who wields weapons, which implies a need for them. However, this has not been revealed. Kronii being a concept is heavily tied with the lore of Hololive EN, as the entire story seems to be heading towards an apocalypse, as the Hololive, the company, seems to be recruiting anomalous beings to stream for them, creating a sort of SCP Foundation. Their motivations aren't known, and neither is Kronii's involvement, frankly. Her etymology is very interesting, as the Ouro in her name is a reference to the Ouroboros, which are the two snakes eating each other, a symbol of infinity, which time, you could argue, is. While the Kronii is Polish for chronicle, this is probably not on purpose, as her name was changed originally, being Chrono, which was Greek for time, and also the name of the Greek titan Kronos, who was the father of Zeus, and played a very heavy part in sort of Greek mythology, which does influence a lot of Kronii's design. Kronii is the tallest in Hololive EN, with her legs consisting of half her height. She has dark blue short hair, which splits in the middle, showing her fringe. With blue sharp eyes and a skinny frame, she has multiple outfits, with her primary consisting of a black skirt with thin white stripes going down and revealing one hip. Moving downwards, she wears black tights which cover her legs. Her shoes are blue with golden highlights and circles which appear to be the zipper, implying them to be boots. At the top of the boots are a white thin ribbon kind of looking thing which extends upwards and out. I don't know what they're called. Moving on up to the shirt, a white professional looking shirt which somewhat covers her chest until it gets to her neck collar, which is large and has a blue highlight. The main focus in that area is her bow, which is dead center and is a lighter blue, not larger, than everywhere else on the outfit, further drawing your attention to it, being very sort of at the center of her design. Moving on her second outfit, she wears a kimono which is heavily detailed, the most prevalent of which details is easily the white snake. Now this is again another reference to the Ouroboros, which is further confirmed by the name of the snake, as you can see in the bottom right corner. The name of that snake is actually Boros, sort of cementing the relationship to the white snake and the phrase Ouroboros, which is again infinity, as represented by two snakes digesting one another. I don't know why they're doing that. I think it does actually happen in nature, where in nature it's one snake, and then one snake will eat itself, and that snake will then eventually kill itself. Snakes are one of the few animals that are known to actually commit suicide. Not relevant. It's not relevant in the slightest, but it is an interesting fact. Now, her outfit is very sort of time related, and in ways you might not notice. The sun, obviously the sun goes down and up with time. The sun, in case you can't actually see it, is the part on her back, sort of at the top. Obviously then you've got the cogs, sort of the cogs of a clock, again a representation of time. I don't entirely know how the sort of flowers relate to it, I suppose you can make the argument flowers sort of appear over time. It's a loose one. It's very, probably not what was intended. She has a massive yellow bow on her back with, I don't know what they're called, but they're sort of like puffy white things around her shoulders going to her chest. I don't know what it's called. Continuing with her just inability to cover both legs, we see her leg is showing with what I'm assuming is a white tight, although it could just be a big sock. Not an expert on, not a fashionista, I suppose you could say. Moving to her feet, we get sort of sandals. Now, this is a good design. I do like this design. It was a bit of a sort of shame, seeing it as a second one. This is the design that all HoloLive members get. I think it's Japanese New Year. It's either Japanese or Chinese New Year. But in every New Year, they all get sort of a Komodo outfit. So it's not entirely specialised for her, but it's still a very good outfit. And it did obviously introduce the fan, which again does have sort of gears on it, again the clock, and again it did represent Boros, who is a fan favourite. And very much became sort of an icon, as a lot of VTubers have. Before we sort of continue, I do want to sort of clarify that this is a new sort of structure. It's not relevant to Kronii. It's not. So if you want to sort of skip a little bit, just skip till a picture appears, because obviously when I want to sort of talk to you, the viewer, and it's not really relevant to the topic, I won't put a picture on, just so it's easily skipped if you don't really care. But this is obviously a new sort of format. I'm using a script, and I'm not entirely confident on it yet, because from my end, I feel far more comfortable just rambling. It feels a lot more organic, and that's something I do very much sort of like in sort of a, well, let's say a streamer, but a YouTuber. But I don't understand if it sort of comes off as sort of as if I'm just rambling, and I do sort of feel that as well. But then obviously with the script, it just seems soulless to me, and the scripts aren't that good. I haven't, and if I do continue to use scripts, which will be depending on the feedback, I do think I will improve on the sort of quality of them. But until then, I do sort of want to say that feedback on which you prefer, sort of whether you prefer the scripts or whether you prefer the more freestyle, would be heavily appreciated. Just so I can sort of improve the content and sort of play to my strengths. Moving on to her final and my personal favourite outfit, we have the most recent, a very new one actually. In fact, I had to update the script because I'd had the script ready and then she made the live stream. But I mean, I'm not using the script now anyway, so it was kind of irrelevant. But this is my personal favourite because I like the trench coat. I'm a big fan of trench coats. Thinking even back to sort of, I'm a big Doctor Who fan. Well, at least I was. Matt Smith was my favourite, then David Tennant. David Tennant wore a trench coat. I loved it, right? I thought it was the coolest thing known to man. And so to see Kronii wear it, it just makes it even better. Now Kronii doesn't just wear a trench coat. I completely just forgot. Trench coat, that's the word. She does wear jeans. Now, I've never seen jeans like these. I don't know if it's a woman thing, but they go up past her stomach, and that's... I mean, don't get me wrong, they look amazing. They do look amazing, especially... I like the gold in it. And the gold works very well because it's not in your face, but it goes perfectly with the trench coat. Her shirt also works very well. Now, something with the shirt is that it doesn't actually have shoulders, and you'll see it on the bottom because the entire outfit, she can take off any layer she wants, but the shirt doesn't actually have shoulders, and I do like that. It's a nice little feature. Obviously we have the glasses, another very welcomed feature, and we have the handbag. Now it's a simple sort of design. It's a very simple design. It's more casual, I suppose you could say, but I do think it is probably the best design. And something important whenever it comes to sort of other outfits, especially for VTubers in a company, they actually have a lot more of a say in the outfit, because before, like, the sort of character is made and they have to fit that, but when it comes to sort of second outfits, the person themselves actually have a say in the design, which is why I tend to think they usually look a lot better, because they sort of fit the character a lot more. Obviously because, you know, the person playing the character is having a lot more of a say, and, well, they know more than anyone. But yes, it is one of my, is personally my favourite design of hers, though I do like the classic. Again, not so big of a fan of the Komodo one, but this is a solid sort of improvement, I'd say. It is definitely an improvement. Now, while not a costume, she does actually have a chibi form which is highly inspired by Medusa, which cements her sort of relationship with Greek mythology, as mentioned previously with the name, and obviously with the Greek ties with Kronos, the Greek titan of time. I was going to say electricity there, but no, that's Zeus, and he's not Titan, he's a god. Anyway, in the outfit, Boros takes the place of the hair, which I think works amazingly. I mean, obviously, one of her main features is the hair. It's very recognisable hair, and obviously you've got a snake. She's Greek. It's perfectly goes together. Now, this is something I was very surprised to find out, but apparently there's more to a woman than her looks. Personality-wise, Kronii is confident, being overly confident at some points. She's borderline narcissistic. Actually, a famous quote of hers is, "Narcissists would be jealous." I'd probably agree with. When scared, she gawks. There's no way I can actually describe it. She doesn't scream. She sort of gawks. Never heard anything like it. It's astounding to the ears. I didn't really know how to sort of work that knowledge into the script, so I thought best just to get it out front and centre. It's actually very interesting because she ranges from being very calm, usually the calmest on the stream, to fearing for her life in a matter of seconds. And it's very interesting because she works, I'd argue she works excellently in sort of collabs. She very much fills the role of the straight man, which, for those of you who don't know, a straight man is sort of it's a film sort of character roles, I guess you could say, where it's sort of the view is very popular in, I think it was Seinfeld. Obviously Seinfeld is the guy that was in the B movie. Seinfeld, where the main character is sort of the viewer's voice in the story. He's very realistic. The rest of the characters are all crazy. They're all sort of caricatures, but the straight man is the viewer's voice in the story, and he sort of brings it all down. He sort of makes sense of it, which is why he's normally the main character, and I think she fills this role perfectly. It's kind of hard to work into the sort of clips I've got of that, but the first one is by Nerev, then the second one is Kami clips, and finally it is a Nerev clip once more.
What does a shark smell like?
Fishy.
Fishy.
Ocean. Not slimy.
Slimy.
No.
Oh, they have rough skin, right?
Yeah, it's like sandpaper.
Like it, yeah.
Feels good.
Are you slimy?
No. No, I'm not a shark. I wanna pet sharks. That'd be cute.
I'm right here.
No, not you.
Why?
No.
Why?
No, not you.
Why not
No.
me?
Like, I want to pet lemon sharks. They seem really cute.
I can be that for you.
No, it's okay. Just anything.
Why are you so opposed to the idea? Why?
Do you wanna be pet? Is that it?
I don't mind.
Pet the shark tail.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Just close your eyes. You won't know the difference between me and a lemon shark.
I can.
Oh my god.
You can.
Since when
How?
are you?
You're some kind of shark, I think.
Yeah. Since when? What happened?
I can. It's different. It's not the same. It's not the same.
How do you know?
Yeah, you never touched one before, right?
Yeah. Cool.
Do you want me to touch you?
Don't say it like that! You made it weird! You could've just said, yeah, okay, Grid, that sounds cool! Only on my watch.
Oh wait, I guess now I can open this. Oh, it's a lot of flowers. I heard that if I double click, I can take all the items in the chest. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Peace treaty. How do I read this? Okay. There are 54 pages on this thing! Fauna is green, Kronii is blue. I won't be mean if you'll be nice too. Please accept this peace treaty from me unto you on the condition that the following demands are met. Demand number 1, Mume's independence. My associates and I have been increasingly concerned with the insidious exploitation— What? Wait, okay, what? Of Nanashi Mume. While she may not overtly dispute the working conditions of Bunkeroni, she deserves the freedom to spread her wings and to work with dignity and respect. What? I need a drink of water. The saplings, the piglins, and I, Fauna, demand that you promise not to employ Mume under the same working conditions that you employed all of us. Mume is here because she wants to. And besides, I give her everything that she wants. Can you do the same, Fauna? She has a berry farm. What do you have, Fauna? I'm not holding her back. If she wants to go, she can go. Just ask. Ah, Fauna. That's not on me. That's on Mume. Okay, demand number 2. Rights of piglins. Piglins, or as you call them, ex-employees, have not received proper severance pay. Further, they are mistreated and even subjected to violence in the Nether. The Nether belongs to the piglins. Netheroni is simply a guest. Have you heard of colonization? And therefore, piglins have the freedom to come and go as they please in the Nether. We demand that you cease corporeal? I don't think that's a... Now, punishment against piglins. Furthermore, come on, Fauna. You can use moreover. Additionally, we demand compensation for all Netheroni employees who were wrongfully terminated. How many demands are there? Adequate pay for all current and future Bunkeroni employees. Bunkeroni employees have long been underpaid, paid only in the supplies needed to complete their work. For example, diamond pickaxes. Okay, Fauna. See, paid only in the supplies needed. If it's only the supplies that are needed, I would just be giving you iron pickaxe. Or even gold. Not diamond. But I spent those 3 diamonds just for you. And are you still using it? Probably. Okay, but we demand that all Bunkeroni employees, present and future, are fairly compensated at an hourly rate agreed upon by the employee. Additionally, all employees will receive paid time off and overtime pay with a daily 1-hour lunch break and free berries. Demand number 5, fox welfare. Are you kidding me? Upon inspection by our animal experts, we have determined that the foxes in your base do not have adequate living conditions. Foxes are friends, and that we demand that they are treated as such. Foxes must be given a larger enclosure of 4 grass blocks per fox. What? They must have access to a pond, berry bushes, and natural light. Light from glowstone is acceptable. Oh my god! Wait, these are just demands. What are you gonna do for me in return? What? Demand number 6, break room accommodations. The provided break room bench is too hot. You made that one. We demand a bench at a comfortable temperature is provided in the employee the break area. What is more, milk and cookies must be available at all times in the break area, free to employees. If these demands are met, we have no doubt that server-wide peace and prosperity can be achieved. Please take good care of these sheep. They will provide lots of wool if properly taken care of. Regards, fauna, piglins, and saplings. Squeeb. I'll keep this in mind. Thank you, I guess.
Welcome back, Kronii. I see you are still throat hurty. I am glad you still came to us to do some stream. Hope you get better soon. BTW, I did not cry like others. I screamed in agony like a real man.
Oh my god, Lev. Stop it. Don't encourage bad behaviors like that. Don't be such a crybaby. I thought you liked making us cry. Since when? Stop putting words in my mouth. I come back for the first time in a few days and this is what I get. Are you serious? Are you being real right now? I don't think she hates all of us. That's right. I only hate... No, I'm kidding. Are you gonna finish that sentence? No. Because I don't think some of you guys can handle that. Besides, I'm surrounded by crybabies, so... who am I to tell you the truth, really? And besides, you're talking about how much you've been crying. So... I'll just go easy. I doubt this is the real Kronii. That's right, it's me, Mirror Kronii. You thought this would have been impossible, but it's me. I escaped. What happened to the real Kronii? Oh. She's dead. But it's okay. You have me now. Kronii. It's like the same old thing, really. Like, what do you guys want? Like a little, like, snide remarks here and there, and you guys wouldn't even know that the old Kronii is not even there. It's we're pretty much the same thing. Or maybe I should just be nice. Maybe that's what you guys would have always wanted. Oh, you know, I missed you guys. Did I ever tell you that? Oh, I missed you guys. I hope you guys have been good while I was gone. No, Kronii isn't nice. Whoa, okay. I am nice. When I need help, I will ask, but for now, I will just try to advance without knowing whatever the heck is going on. Oh right, yes, I should be nice. If you guys could help when I do need the help, that would be so greatly appreciated. Thank you guys. I would be, oh, ever so in your favor. And I don't know how I would ever repay the favor. It would be amazing. Damn, wish we could help. Aw, but you're already helping by being here. Oh, thank you so much. Just with you guys being here is already moral support. Oh, now it's creepy. Oh, okay. So when I'm just being nice because I want to or something, it's suddenly weird. I see how it is. You guys just don't know what kindness is in this cruel friggin' world that we call society. There she is. What is that supposed to mean? Like, you guys will never win. It's like, oh, like, I want her to be nice, and I try to be nice. It's like, oh, she's not being sincere. I don't really like it. It's like, what do you want? It's like, you know what? Maybe you deserve this. Maybe that's...
Kronii usually streams about 4 to 5 times a week, and she has 2 officially sort of released songs. However, throughout karaoke streams, she has over 40, and they're all pretty good in my opinion. And that about wraps up the episode. You know, that's about it. Ta-ra. Right. That was a killer. That one was a killer. Hang on. It's not stopped recording. Should have stopped recording by now. What's going on? Wait a minute. What's this? What? Oh my god! Oh my god! What? How many is there? How many? Oh no! 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 No!